so far ahead. They're one turret plating ahead, and that's going to be another bulwark in the bot side for them to deal with. So JD Gaming should be heads up for them.
So you go, hello Zoom, hello 40 CS advantage, and gold towards the top side, while FPX eventually get this, but it's going to be forced out, and Chains of Corruption not yet available here as an ult comes down as well. FPX underneath the turret tank up, but here comes the surge down. They'll find one, they'll find the other one as well. Ulti eventually comes out of Imp, but it's too late. First 2 kills of the semifinals over to FPX.
And they didn't account for the teleports. JD Gaming's bot tower was something that they should have given up. They didn't have any teleports on their own side, but the bot lane still walked up right there. So FPX had a clear lead. They were not going to contest the top side. They were going to go instantly pick up the position from LWX. He's still nowhere near the fight. If JD Gaming really want to press it, I think they should be able to.
Doomby trying to steal it with a binding. Tear comes in with the undertow, but Smite does secure it. Well, this is the flank climate. Onto 2, onto 3. The fight kindly comes through as FPX has the better position. Chris takes up the front line and Yigao can't get back in. Lumao goes gold, but they've already taken him down. Yigao falls at him. They're out of the fight while Zoom just has to run. Chris goes over the wall with the base call. The binding doesn't land as Chris is going to take another auto. Yigao snipes him through. Flawless goes golden. LWX and Tia get caught out. That's a double for Yigao. That's 2 more for Doomby. LWX and Gimgoon have to get out. The mid lane is already dead. The rail warp in from Zoom. It's a messy fight as LWX will be the last one to crash here. Gimgoon is out as well, and I'm not even sure what happened, but I can tell you there was bloodshed.
Yeah, that was a really close team fight from both teams, and I think what happened is that the initial engage from Gimgoon, he tried to focus down the bottom lane from JD Gaming, and that part of the map actually got out fine. You could see that there was a lot of initial damage going that way.
Mountain or Baron, and JDG have to make the call.
I think the Dumpling duo is actually out of position. Zoom was so late on the rotation. He wanted to shove that wave fully in, and he doesn't have a teleport.
And they find the slope from Doomby. The binding doesn't land onto Imp, but maybe the damage will be enough here. Falls looking for the steal. They're going to play the 50-50 Baron. Redemption does come down. Baron at 2K. Falls gets knocked up. Here comes the base call. They're still on Baron. They secure it. Baron over to FPX. First kill as well. They get the Prom, but the lightning surge to come through. Gimgoon wasted his ulti as Yigao. He was the only one to pick up a kill. Everyone from FPX are out until LWX sees that Yigao flashes. He needs to turn onto Imp. The Callista. Golden is Imp though. His chances negated as Yigao will just auto him to death. Second kill for JDG, but at the cost of that big purple worm.
2 for 1 in JD Gaming's favor. However, like you mentioned, FPX did secure the Baron, so I have to give the advantage towards FPX. They wanted to find a decisive team fight right then and now. They didn't really get it, but at the very least, they're not going to get 1-3-1 pushed in. They have the wave control right now.
Going to clear. Instead, crosses over towards the Pixel Brush and wants JDG to make the move.
And I think the key thing here is to really notice where Zoom is standing in this team fights. He could Realm Warp to the backline and just try to take down Callista.
Not moving.
Oh, he's going for it.
Okay, do we see the Realm Warp into the pit? Well, if you can take down Callista, yes, maybe. JDG, there's a slicing Maelstrom. Oh my lord! You insane animal, Gimgoon. Falls can't help to save himself. The fight's already over. Get Zoom out of here as well. Get him walking, because Gimgoon on cannon is now an electricity of damage.
That was insane. 4 people caught in the slicing Maelstrom instantly wipes JD Gaming. That was the entire team gone in an instant. JD Gaming could not hold their front line apart. They needed Yigao to poke for the extra damage. None of that really happened. It was all on Gimgoon's back. He came in and Gargoyle played Olaf, and he's still almost half health in just 2 auto attacks. That's the power of the late game Corki, and this is why this matchup is so exhilarating. FPX is trying to do it early. JD Gaming with Coach home, they know how they have to draft late. They're giving themselves a win condition.
Oh, but they finally found Yigao. Here comes the ulti, devoured up there by Lumao as they just jump straight forward. Bates call into the side. Where does he get used? Chris sacrificing his life as they've already picked him up, but Imp is slowed down with GA not to be popped. Redemption doesn't heal them up. In fact, it's from the JDG side. 5 members alive. Here comes the Realm Warp. Who's in it? Well, the slicing Maelstrom to deny it. Teleport to come back in, but JDG, I fear it's too late as FPX get dangerously low. Imp is denied. He's there to get the kill, and the GA will be worth it. You compliment that teleport from Imp, because that might have just saved the game.
Yeah, so a 2 for 1 trade, and they finally waste a lot of time from FPX's Baron buff. They defend their own inhibitor, and that's so crucial. That means they have a say when it comes to the Elder Dragon. It's going to come up pretty soon, and you don't really want to have a Dark Binding here, but probably not the Fate's Call that they were looking for going in on Flawless himself. And this is so well played by Imp. Imp is low health, he actually goes back and uses the teleport to catch the team back in. Oh, that was so risky on so many levels, but he does manage to make it work. They lose Flawless, but they do defend, and they do find the kill onto Gimgoon, which should be a big shutdown.
Yeah, it really was. 3 items on Imp already, so we'll see that the Elixir of Bloodlust, or whatever you want to call it, is in the inventory. Bloodlust, it was there for Imp, who, against LWX, is still down in items, but the Varus moving into the late game stage with now a Hex Drinker picked up is always good news. We'll take stock of the other items, because I know we'll have a bit of a lull. We've got a Rabadon's Death Cap from Doomby, so the item Power Spike starting to come through, and I say that because the Rabadon's at this stage of the game is huge. But had they just found Zoom, we'll take pause again, because Tian's just running right into the Rise, who's level 16 is going to be locked down as Ragnarok to come through. Redemption as well. Zoom is surviving for now. Everyone's committing to this play. Zoom will eventually die. Not able to take anyone with him, and that for FPX is a pick-off a minute 20 before Baron.
And they didn't have to use much for that. No ultimates burn aside from the Ragnarok, so this should be inhibitor before the Elder Drake comes up. Yep. That's a play FPX should be going for right now.
Okay, so inhibitor to break open the game even further. Doesn't matter about FPX, they're always going to look for the...
It's really rare from JD Gaming. Remember, JD are more of an early game, a hectic team fight style of team, but right now they have the patience to hold on to their abilities. They're waiting out the Elder Dragon like you were just talking about, and they know once that goes off, they still have the Baron buff to push the waves off then. They're not in a hurry.
Hang on, Yigal's too far forward. Thank you for the Devour Loom, but as he spits him out, the support might give his life. Ragnarok down. Doomby gets the kill, and now at a 4 versus 5. Elder's still got 20 seconds.
They could actually just finish the game off the single push. Like, this is very dangerous.
Such a big timer for Lumao, you're right. The FPX continue forward. Well, Elder is going to expire in 10 seconds here, Clement. Doomby looking for the binding, misses onto Yigal. They get a concussive blow with the Winter's Bite. Now for JDG underneath the Nexus Turrets. Redemption's coming down. The hose out. They find him. The damage is there. He ultis out, but with the GA up and available as he comes back in. Can he survive? Here comes the ulti from Gimgoon again. Front to back. Easy as that, but JDG, the damage is still there as LWX walks into the fountain. That's it, Clement. You are darn right. FPX are just so powerful in the full-on fight. Gimgoon's done enough, he's already low. He'll get out of there. LWX with 1,000,000 bits of attack speed. Clean house as well. And FPX denying the miracle run in game number 1 as LWX strikes true with the triple.
I take the blame.